Oh hey, so you've gotten to level 60 and want to know how to level up the best way past that? Yeah, I didn't think so. Um, well, I'm here to show you how to anyway. But first, before we get started doing that, I need to inform you guys on something because there was a new update after my last video, which if you haven't seen, you should probably go do that because this is the follow-up video to that. It's like a series. That's how you to rank up. And this is the second one. So, let me explain what I'm going to explain. First of all, you are saving your belly. I forgot to tell you why. I know I mentioned it in the last video, and I said I'd mention it in that video, but I didn't. So, you are saving your belly to buy a Logia type demon fruit from the demon fruit dealer. The cheapest one is 100,000 belly, and it is smoke. Um, the way you can tell if a fruit is a Logia type, in the demon fruit store, right under it it'll say what kind of fruit it is, like Zoan or Paramecia or Logia, however the fuck you want to say it. And you want to get a Logia one for leveling because it makes everything way easier because you cannot be hit with any attack from an NPC that is not a boss and is lower level than you. So it is very handy and grindy because you won't die and you won't end up wasting your time because of death. Second thing is, there is an update after my last video, and guns got skills. Previously, they didn't have skills like swords and melee and devil fruit, but now they do. And I've looked over them, I've watched some videos on them, and guns still aren't the best. I recommend you to stick with my strategy and be a demon fruit user because they have more skills than the guns. They are stronger, they can stun. Well, there's a few gun moves that stun, but I recommend you just stick with demon fruit. And so yeah, now on to actually explaining how to level. So now you've reached level 60 farming at Buggy Island. And well, now that you're level 60, there's a better way of going about things. The next place you want to go is Alabasta, or Desert, as usually referenced to as Desert. You want to go there. It's just whenever you're coming up on Buggy Island, it's just to the left. So you want to go there, and I will show you the best way to farm there. Oh, and also, I forgot to tell you this, but crews, like I said in the last video, the join one, because it's very handy. Crews commonly give away devil fruits, and if you can get your hands on a good Logia type, it will help your leveling process immensely. So, besides that, whenever you get to Desert, you're going to want to come to the spawn guy because you chose pirate like I told you to in the last video because you watched that last video, right? So you want to set your spawn, then you want to come over to this guy, the Desert Adventure Quest Giver. I'm going to start out with bandits, requires level 60, and I think the bandits are also level 60. Yep, they are. So if you're at this point and you have a Logia type, they cannot hurt you. Or if you chose Chop, like I recommended in the last video, they can't cut you with their swords. See, I'm using Chop right now because not only is it decent for farming, it is immune to sword damage, and people that pay to win the game that have all their points in sword stat are fucking screwed against me. They'll fuck them up. But so what you want to do, you want to get a quest. And get all these guys gathered together because, I mean, it's a small area, it's easy to get them together and kill them. Wow, one survived. And you have to do that twice, and if you do it twice, the quest will be completed, and you can go back and get another quest. And you're going to want to do this until the Desert Officer quests are available. Which, shit, I didn't even check what level. I think it's probably 6, oh, it's 75. They're going to be grinding the Desert Bandits for a while. For 15 levels. And sadly, there are no bosses on the desert, but there is a little area I'd like to show you that if you've been following my advice probably won't matter to you. But you can collect that chest right there, and then you can come down under this secret passageway, and if you come up here, you meet Hassan, and you click to interact with him, and he can sell you this swordsman hat for 150,000 belly. But you probably won't want to do that if you've been following my advice, but if you do want to do it, and you bought Yoru, and you want something good for it, you definitely want to get this swordsman hat. I'm pretty sure you need either 100 or 200 swordsman skill to acquire this hat. I mean, like, stat. To acquire the hat. Like, here, you'd have to have 200, or 100, or 200. I'm going to say it's 100, but it might be 200. But, once you do, you can come to Hassan and buy that. And you're supposed to do, I think 10% more damage. And 10% might not sound a lot, but it really is. Oh my god, come on, just get in the freaking hole. Okay, there. So, you can do that on this island. Also, one other thing before we go over to there. A demon fruit spawn is right here. So, whenever you're going back and forth to get your quest, just be sure to check here, because there could be one. Demon fruit spawn every hour after the server started. So like me, I pushed F9 there. I started this at 8:11, and so whenever it gets to 9:11, a fruit will spawn. One fruit in a private server, and it'll only spawn twice. So just watch out for that, especially if you're in a private server but on your own. You can go around and search for demon fruits. But now that you've got the 6 Desert Officers quest, what do you want to do? I'm going to go get them, run them up. Yes, you should just get them from here as well. Run them up like you would the bandits. And, just kill them the same way. Yeah, you do get, I think, yeah, it's 15,000 more EXP for this quest. So it's definitely a sizable amount. So, when you do that, you'll pretty much grind this out, I think, to level 90. It might be level 80. But I think it's level 90, and you'll grind those out until then. So once you're level 90 or 80, you'll know. Hopefully you're not following along with me and you're watching it before you try to do this stuff. Once you do that, you're going to want to go back, get your boat, and head over from here. It'll be to the left to the ice, or the snow island. By this point, before we go over there, I'm going to explain something else. At this point, you'll probably be high enough level to kill a boss that is called Saw at the middle of the island. I'm pretty sure he's considered a raid boss, like Greybeard, but Greybeard is definitely more advanced and you actually need people. But if you ever see in your chat, Saw has spawned at the server and you have 50 minutes to kill him, he has a possible chance of dropping a rare reward. You should try to kill him if you are at level 90 or above. If you have built up enough skill and you think you can handle him, your devil fruit and your melee, you can definitely solo him, and you have a chance to get the shark saw, which is a good sword for one reason. Even if you're not even using sword stat, it's good for a reason I'll explain in a later video whenever the time comes. so you can get that. And he gives a very sizable amount of mastery and XP. So doing that is a very good idea. I gotta go back to my boat. Fucking shit. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we're gonna head over to Ice Island. And if you ever forget where places are, at the spawn islands, there is actually a map right here. If you pick pirate, you're on the bottom one with the windmill. There's everything. There's a desert, there's Bug Island, there's jungle, there's snow, and there's the marine spot. And yes, there are more islands than this. This is just the base. One's for beginners. So once you are level 90, I think it did say 90 plus actually, you're gonna want to come here. This is a good spot to grind, and I think I'll be grinding here for a little while. I think until like level 130 or 40 or so. You want to set your spawn, and you are going to want to also a demon's fruit will spawn here, so watch out for that. And you're going to want to go over here and into this cave. You'll meet this guy. There's also a chest up here called, I think, the hockey teacher is what he's called. Yeah, hockey teacher. And he can teach you various types of hockey. Even though Geppo in the anime is not hockey, but or Soru, I think. Geppo and Soru are not hockey, but Geppo, you can jump on the air multiple times, like this, and these are pretty cheap. So I mean, you can get these before you even come to snow, and it's pretty decent to do so. With that, you can get Buso, which is Buso. It'll enhance your attacks, and you'll have the ability to attack Logia users. I don't fucking know how to probably say that. It's Logia, okay? Logia. But then you can get your Buso. Yours will start out with only the hands, and then you can level it up. The best way to level it up is just to hit stuff with your Shark Sword, Shark Saw, if you've acquired it, because Shark Saw does a bunch of hits each time you use one of its ability attacks. And what gains you XP is the amount of hits, not the amount of damage, not if you kill them or not, it's the amount of hits that gets you XP for Buso, so the fastest way to do that is use Shark Saw on the enemies. And it's cheap too, it's only 25,000. And Soru, definitely more expensive for 100,000. It allows you the ability to teleport short distances with R hockey, like I just did right there. Wherever you're aiming, it'll teleport you. Yeah, but it does not have infinite range. Keep that in mind. So yeah. Once you're done, you've got all the things that you want from there. And if you haven't got a Logia yet, hopefully you have. But if you haven't, it's okay to get that stuff before you get the Logia fruit, because it is very important. It makes things a lot easier. Oh look, there's my wanted poster. Like, kind of thing that came out with the new update. Not very high, is it? But, yep. So first thing I do, come to the villager, climb up the ladder at the front, and do Snow Bandits, which is level 90. I think Snow Bandits are also level 90, so if you're Logia. Yeah, level 90. So what you're going to do with Snow Bandits is you're going to come over here. You're going to hit them once. I'm not hitting them because I think I'll one shot. I probably won't actually. I'm going to hit them once. Oops. Okay. Let's just wait for them to respawn. Okay, there's one. Okay, you just want to hit him once. You have chop. So great for this. You know, hit all of them once. Just going around. Once you've hit all of them once, you're just gonna go and group them up. And if you're trying to get your boost level up, which doesn't really matter at this stage because you're so low level, and you won't be doing much PvP. And just run them up and kill them. And really, you'll do this for level 1 until level 100, so you don't have much of a grind until the snowman. When you do that. The snowmen are definitely more of a grind than the bandits because there are fewer of them. You're gonna have to kill all 4 3 times. Unlike with the bandits, you only have to kill all 5 of them twice. This time you're gonna need to kill all 4 3 times. So definitely, the grind with snowmen is way longer. And don't go near that guy. He'll wreck your shit at this level. So you want to get all of their attention. Run them out. And then just do the same thing you did before. These guys. Easily peasily. Right? Yeah. Again, whenever you level up, put... Oops, wrong thing. Put 1 in melee, 1 in defense, 1 in demon fruit. It's the best way to distribute your stats. It might make it leveling harder, but in the future, whenever your max level is, definitely worth it. So once you've done that, you're probably going to want to grind those until you get high enough for Yeti. Then you're going to want to server hop Yeti. If you haven't watched my previous video, you need to do so, because I explain how to server hop. This one only requires level 105, but I'm pretty sure Yeti is like level 115, so it definitely will be harder, and he gives way more XP and belly. But what you're gonna do, you're gonna server hop him. I mean, he's really easy. If you have any range at all, which Smoke and Chop have, like the arm punch, I think will hit him from here. I don't know, you have to get a little closer. But his attacks are really easy to dodge. Just watch out for the snowman, unless you have a Logia. But he's level 110. So yeah, what do you want to do? You just want to hit him with your range attacks, really, so he can't hit you. And you just want to run around here, hitting him with your range attacks until he dies, and you will server hop him over and over again until you are level, let's just say 140. 140, I'm pretty sure is the level where you can go to the next area. But as you realize, oh wow, I didn't even know this map was here. Okay, this shows the next levels. Oh yeah, that's right. Whenever you're 120, you're gonna want to go to Marineford from Snow. You're gonna want to make your way over there. I thought it is there, and that's 150. Whenever you're level 120, you're gonna want to get on your little boat. By now, you should probably have enough money to be using a basic boat all the time. You're gonna want to pretty much just cross the entire ocean and go to that building right there that you can see the silhouette of. That one. This is called Marineford, and that's what everyone references that. There's no other way to reference it other than the marine area that's not marine spawn. So you're gonna go over here, and I'll tell you what to do in the next video. Haha, get pranked, you faggot. Just kidding. Like and subscribe, please, if you enjoyed the video. Share this with all your friends. Join our crew. We need some good PvPers, man. Because our crew bounty is... I mean, we're not very... I mean, we're up there, but we need more bounty. We are... Why? What? I guess we are 712. 1,000. Whatever. Nevermind. Yeah. So, like, and subscribe. Like, if I can tell you before, as a short-term memory loss. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.